What is going on, guys? It is ECKO and welcome back to my channel and welcome to another Minecraft title update 14 question and answer video. Now I do apologise over the past few episodes of the question and answers that some of the questions were recycled. Now this wasn't my fault, it was due to 4G Studios releasing the screenshot after I made the episode, because these questions were answered and then 4G Studios gave us the information, so this is why the questions were recycled. So today, guys, I have spent a good hour and a half going through all the questions and digging some great ones out, so hopefully you do fully enjoy it. A lot of the questions are based around title update 14, some of them about next gen and some of them are generally great questions. Now I kind of feel this could be the last episode, because I think 4G Studios will give us some information either the end of this week or early next week regarding title update 14 going to cert testing. We have a few days left in February, soon we'll be in March, and remember, the Xbox One version of Minecraft is 100% being confirmed to be coming out in the launch window, which ends in March. So let's get into this, guys. If you feel a question is yet to be answered, leave it down below. So the first question here: hey ECKO, me again. Do you think it's possible for 4J to add manual crafting? PS, love your videos. Now I have answered this before, and the reason why I put it back in here is because judging from the screenshot that they did show us, it is possible that we might have to manually craft on the anvil. I am not too sure though, because it is only a screenshot and it is early days, but if they do, that will be the first manual crafting available on the console version. But I like that question, that is why I added it. And moving on here, hi ECKO, do you think that we'll find the old texture packs available for purchase in Xbox One and PlayStation 4? Now a lot of people ask me, will we have to buy the next gen version of Minecraft? I do sadly think we'll have to. I know it's frustrating because you've just bought it on Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3. You're going to have to buy it again. You might have already bought it on PC version. So it is a lot of money just for the game. Now as for the texture packs, I believe we should get them for free. Why? Because I kind of find it very unfair if you're buying the game and you've already bought these texture packs and you have to re-buy them. I'm hoping that 4G Studios and Microsoft can work to something where we don't have to purchase the texture packs. If we're going to have to buy the game, I won't be happy to buy the texture packs over again, and in fact I probably won't. But I like that question. Let me know what you do think about that in the comments as well, guys. And moving on, ECKO, these TU14 questions are starting to get old. These questions seem recycled. Do you think that you could maybe talk about the next gen Minecraft? Now I've added this in because I do apologize, like I said. Some of the questions were recycled. And I want to talk about next gen just a little bit. Next gen Minecraft is going to be very, very popular. And I cannot wait for it to be released, guys, because when it is released, I will be uploading a lot of videos about the next gen version, the differences between the old gen and the new gen, what future editions they're going to be adding, and I will be starting a brand new series. But I do apologize, like I said, for some of the recycled questions, but I added that in because next gen, I cannot wait for it. I have to admit, guys, my Xbox One and PlayStation 4 just sit there collecting dust until Titanfall is out and Xbox Minecraft. So moving on, ECKO, do you think that there will be extreme hill biomes because you can only find emeralds there? Now this is a great question and he's right. You can only find emeralds in extreme hill biomes, so I'm guessing the terrains will change. Now this is good for me because I will be starting a brand new seed showcase where I showcase the best seeds, where you can find emeralds, and I'm hoping that you can find them and they're not just going to be in chests. But I would recommend 4G Studios to add extreme hill biomes or something very, very similar. But I like that question. That is the first time that has come across, so thank you, Eric. Moving on, ECKO, will we get a shortcut to change game modes, pause menu, like on PC and Pocket Edition? Now I don't think we will, and this is what is very frustrating on the current gen versions of Minecraft. These are kind of things that you would expect to be in the future Minecraft on Xbox One and PlayStation 4. And I know it's frustrating when you go into a game by mistake and you went in by creative and all you wanted to do is go in survival, and because this does disable your achievements, and I kind of find that very, very disheartening, because if you start a brand new world and by mistake you click creative, then you've lost all the chance of getting achievements. And I know the majority of us all do have the achievements, but some people don't, which is why they kind of do want to have a quick change menu. But hopefully they can have something like this on the next gen console. Moving on here, hey ECKO, how will we dye armor? Because I don't think they would take that much space in the crafting menu. Do you dye it in your inventory? Now I like this question as well, because in the interface screenshot that they showed us, when they showed us the leather cap and they showed us the different colors, on the bottom left it said like B exit and X to dye, and then Y quick move, RT what's this. So it says X to quick dye. I don't know what that button is, but that is a new addition, which does tell me that the actual dyeing of armor isn't going to be automatic. It will be automatic, sorry, and not manually, since it's got the button to press it for dyeing. Go and check out the screenshot and you'll fully understand what I mean. So that answers that question. Moving on to Big Bad Manson. Hey ECKO, although the F5 is unique to the PC Minecraft, do you think in this update or future updates they will add a similar account of finding out all that info that is in the F5, aka will they improve maps and the ability to know where we are without taking up hotbar space? Now this is perfect. This is something that 4G Studios need to work out as a community. Even if it is just a small screen on the top of your top left or just underneath your map, I think this would be a great addition. I hate having to stop, pull up my map, I'm at these coordinates, okay, keep moving. So I think this is definitely something a lot of companies such as 4G Studios need to implement, those small things that make the big change. I don't think they will on the current gen, but maybe on the next gen, or maybe making it even, actually they could even do this on the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3, because it's something that is minor but makes a massive change to you as a player, especially if you are playing Hunger Games and you're having to stop and pull out a map to change it for your sword. And I can kind of see your question, and I did like this one as well. But moving on here, in order to get the new additions that will be added into U14, do I need to start a new world? Now I keep answering this question over and over because a lot of you seem to keep missing these videos. And when I do make them, make sure you watch all the questions, guys. And to answer this, someone did leave a comment, and a few of you have left a comment in the previous videos, which is great, saying that if you leave part of your current world unexplored, there is a high chance that some of the new additions might spawn over in that land. But like I say, I would always recommend creating a new world to get the full potential of the new additions, because remember, the majority of us have already explored the majority of our world, and because it's only limited anyway. So although you don't have to, I would highly recommend it either way. But I like that question, and I will keep answering that if you keep forgetting to check it out. But make sure you do watch the videos all the way through. Forsaken Rebel, ECKO question. How many people can we get in a lobby? And I love your videos. Now I'm guessing you're talking about the next gen. Well, I had a little bit of debate on this on Twitter, and I kind of feel that the next gen will have either 16 or 32 players. I don't know why, I just feel that it's so powerful compared to the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3 that the next gen could even support 16 or 32 players. And I would love this. I would love to have 32 of my friends or 32 of my subscribers in one game. We could build cities, we could have so much fun, and this would be great interaction, especially for YouTube videos. So that is what I'm suggesting. I would say a minimum of 16. They won't add anything less than that, and I can't see them doing that, but high hopes for 32 players in an online game. Sean Thomas asks, ECKO, will they bring any texture pack that is from PC to console? Please answer, thanks. Now this is a big thing that I like to see, and I've asked 4G Studios over and over again. I've spoken to the creator of Spax. He's had no response from 4G Studios since the beginning of us asking about this. Now 4G Studios and have only said that when discussing the PC version that they would love to see it introduced, they would love to see Spax, DokuCraft, Faithful, you name them, added, but they had to send Microsoft to investigate, because a lot of these texture packs don't just have one creator, they have like hundreds and possibly thousands of contributors. So for 4G Studios and Microsoft and Mojang to introduce this to the console, they would have to get each and every single person to sign a copyright claim, so no copyrights are sent. Because imagine if 4G Studios, Microsoft and Mojang were sued. So this is kind of risky for these companies, and we still haven't heard anything about it. I don't know if 4G Studios have scrapped this idea or they're still waiting to investigate on full scale. And moving on here, ECKO, I have been hearing from different YouTubers that their comments say TU14 is coming out March 9th. Please tell me if you have heard this too, and I think it would be out then. Now, don't get confused with speculation. It's all speculation unless 4G Studios have announced it themselves. There is no confirmed date, and I tell you this all the time. I never give you a specific date, and I never ever will. I will always give you my opinions on what I think from past experience of updates, but I will never tell you a date like March 9th, March 15th. It's all speculation, and it's all down to SEER testing. Remember that. It's not down to 4G Studios. It's how SEER testing goes. We could get knocked back, or we could be successful. Remember that, guys. There's always a possibility that we will have to wait. Hayden Brooks asks, hey ECKO, do you think that they will add any unique features to the console edition? Now, it is possible. And remember, 4G Studios are doing something unique for the console version, and that is bringing future things forward to these updates. But as for special editions in this update, I can't really see it unless they bring horses forward. Then that would be the unique and the popular update that people would really enjoy. So moving on here, hey ECKO, I'm a little confused on SEER testing. I know you explained this already, but still confused. Also, how would you find the enchanted books? Please answer, because you are the only one I watch on YouTube. You give great information, so thank you for that comment. Well, SEER testing is short for certificate testing, and this is where 4G Studios send their update to Microsoft or Sony to be reviewed to make sure it complies with the terms of use. There's no bugs, there's no errors, because if there is, then this delays it by a couple of weeks. So basically, 4G Studios send their update to be checked. It's kind of like a second test to make sure everything is perfect. Also, how would you find enchanted books? My guess is just going to be dungeons, cave systems, strongholds, all kind of places like this. You'll find them hidden everywhere. Also, you'll possibly see them in jungle temples and desert temples. Remember, they will be introduced, which is very exciting. And moving on here, hey ECKO, do you think that there will still be a cap on the amount of animals you can breed / spawn in one area? Love your videos, keep up the great work. Thank you. And yes, there will still continue to be a cap, especially on Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3. And the only reason why they have a cap is to prevent lag on your screen. So I do understand why they do it, and I hate getting lag anyway. This is why I do enjoy the console version over the PC version sometimes, because the lag can be very frustrating when playing Minecraft, and because the Xbox 360 is limited, we don't really get that much lag. But when you do start spawning a lot of animals, a lot of mobs, you will notice a lot of lag will be caused, but they will keep a cap, and I think it's a good thing that they do. So moving on here, this is going to be the final question. ECKO, I know this isn't a TU14 question, but where do you see Minecraft console this time next year? Now, I've added this to the last question because it's a great question. Where do I see the console version of Minecraft in a year? Well, I'm hoping that by this time, the console version probably will be catching up to sales on the PC version. It's very close as it is. But where do I see it? Well, I see it very popular, and I can see us to having many great additions, possibly 3 or 4 new updates out if we can, because remember, we waited 9 months for Title Update 14 to be introduced. We waited around 6 months for it to be announced. So it's been a very long time since we had an update. But where do I see it? Well, I see it very popular. It will be out on Xbox One, Xbox 360, PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4, and hopefully the Vita as well. So that's 5 versions of console editions available. That is alongside the PC version and the Pocket Edition. And who knows, in the future, we might even see it on the Wii. But thank you so much for all these questions. I did try my hardest in this episode to bring you something new, to bring you something fresh. And like I said, if 4G Studios bring us some news regarding SEER testing and Title Update 14, this may well be the last episode. But if we can smash over 1,000 likes, I will bring you another episode for kind courtesy. I'm ECKO, have a great day, and I'll catch you next time.